welcome to Dee Talk Live on Thursday night. This is the first time in history we are doing Dee on the streets. We are out in Melbourne and ready to go. We're here to spread the message. Come down if you're here already. We really want to see you, and we're very excited about putting our message out there. For those who don't know what Dee Talk Live or what Dee Thinks is, it's an educational online platform for young millennials and future generations on how to find their true identity through fashion. So for them to believe in themselves again, to not worry about social media says about them, to really bring out the rawness and substance and vulnerability that they need as being human beings. These young individuals have got so many pressures, and we need to try and help them as a collective and as a community in the society in order to bring it to rawness, vulnerability, substance, and really get the message out there. So thank you again to Melissa Cakes Oakley. They're amazing for having us tonight. Come down, food is amazing. Everything is amazing, really. And we are also at Monastiraki as well, right next door. These guys rock. We're going to have an epic night. We're going to go around and talk to so many people and get so many people involved. Stay with us because we're here to just rock your socks off, really. So, our first topic today is to do with the fact that so many people throughout generation upon generation have ideologized a specific body image or a way of seeing someone else because media or social media or newspapers or models and supermodels have made it look as though you have to look a specific way in society. No, you don't. You look like yourself, you believe in yourself, and you don't let anybody let you feel a specific way. We have to really push this message out there because so many mental illnesses and so many psychological illnesses come into terms with these kids and the generations, and it just becomes worse and worse, and these kids just get sicker and sicker, and no one knows what's actually wrong with them because the parents are so busy with telling them, you know what, go do what you have to do, or we really need to get involved with them. This is a generation of a lifetime. These are the kids that are going to change our society and really make a difference for us. This is what we stand for, because we are what Dee Thinks, and they basically have to educate these children, and everyone really needs to put that message out there in order for us to make a difference. And the reason why we say what Dee Thinks and the way fashion should be conveyed, because fashion comes in all different facets. Whether it be tattoos, whether it be clothing, it's the way that we try to express ourselves towards the demographic out there and towards what really matters, which is communicating and connecting with the world. So it's all part of actually coming back to the rawness and the reality in order to make that connection and really change the world. We need to bring it back to love and unity, and we really need to just be there. Just be there for each other. Because when we're together, we're stronger than anything, But when we're singular, we can't do much. Hence why I have to say also, thank you to all my beautiful friends who have helped me tonight with making this happen, because they believe in what Dee Thinks as much as I do, and I love them so much. We are very excited that we are here. It's a balmy night, and I'm saying hello to everybody. You guys are beautiful, and we are really trying to get the message across that we will be everywhere for these young millennials. Do not stray away from what is real to you and what you want in your life, or who really makes the impact in your life. If you see somebody is in trouble, or you know that these people might have issues with body weight or anything else that you might think that they're having an issue with, be there for them, support them, and the end of the day, sex sells, but to a point. Not always to what is real. Remember that. There are always real things, there are always fake things. People see you for who you are. Therefore, you should stand in your own sovereignty and just pretty much kick it a new one because you believe in yourself, yeah? So that's what we're here to do tonight. And I always want to say a big shout out to all the What Dee Thinkers out there for their constant support and love every week on these lives. Obviously, we haven't been able to do a live like this one because we haven't been out and about, which we are. You guys are beautiful. Say hello. Hello, everybody. So, we're actually here tonight because we want to drive this message across. And we do want to work with so many people to get this message across. Because what Dee Thinks stands for realness. I took this job to really make a difference. I didn't take it for anything else. I want to help people. And that's what I've always believed in, and that's what we're going to do with What Dee Thinks. Because that's what she's here for, and that's what she actually believes in. So Dee on the Streets tonight actually wants to ask questions to people on the streets. We're going to even go up to specific people, and they might even come up here actually, and answer our questions. Because we have a question that's underlining and that has always been the epitome of our existence at the moment, and it's called COVID, and what it's taught us, and what it's actually made us believe, and what we want to do after it. Because we're nearly there, guys. That's the reason why What Dee Thinks couldn't actually do what we're doing now. But it's so exciting because so many different restaurants and bars are in on this. It's hilarious. It's awesome, though. And we're so excited that you guys are watching tonight and are as excited as we are. You know, like, we want to know what you think as well, ready? Because What Dee Thinks was not always about what Dee actually thought. It was what other people think too. And that's why we started it. Because we wanted to know the opinion. We wanted to know the consensus. And we wanted to really get down and dirty in the sense where we were actually going to find a medium where we were going to meet there and make this happen and make this work. Oh, by the way, this dress, if anybody is interested, is from Sia Boutique. You can find it on Instagram. This has been gifted to the What Dee Thinks Dee, and I thank her very much. She's amazing and I love her very much. She's also someone that has helped extremely tonight, and I applaud her, like all my beautiful friends and followers and everyone that completely supports me every week. You guys rock. We're going to change this young demographic to make it amazing again. Because as I said, when I was younger, I never had what these kids need to have. They need somebody to mentor them. We need to ambassadorship them in one specific aspect in order for them to be educated on a scale where they're able to keep on going with life and really believe in it, because they're struggling. Even though everybody pretends like it's not happening, it's happening. And that's why What Dee Thinks is actually going to take the stand and really change the demographic. In order for these generations, which are coming up also, the alphas, the betas, all these like generations, they're going to change the world. We need to invest our values, our education towards them, and really put out our message in order for them to be advised on what to do and how to do it in situations where they're not sure. Because it's always been the problem. It's always been the underlining issue at the moment. Because so many of them say, I'm ugly, or I'm not skinny enough, or, you know, people don't like me, or if I don't have this, or if I don't have that, you know, I'm not good enough, or I'm not cool enough, or, you know, it's not what I want to do. Or, you know, if that person doesn't like me because of this. You know what? If they don't like you, say goodbye to them. Do you know why? Because they're not being real. They're not being truth. When you connect with your truth energetically, spiritually speaking, you become like no other in this world. I knew that this was not only my awakening, but this was what I had to do because I resonated with it within my life because of what I had gone through and what I really believed in. Because it took me a long time to actually find it. But we got there. We actually did, which is amazing. So let's go, what Dee Thinks. We're actually doing it. We're really doing it. So, and I am so grateful. I'm so humble. You know, I'm just here for everyone, and that's how I've always been. And I love you all so much, you know. And I love that you're always, you know, online and, you know, doing what you do. Always supporting me and stuff. So what we're going to do now, we're actually going to go and talk to some people. So I'm going to see if we can get some people ready. Who's the next victim? No, I'm joking. We're going to see if we can get some people on board and just ask them just a really simple question, because we're highlighting that whole, you know, we're just scratching the surface on what we're going to talk about. I love you all so much. We're going to just, so I can put, you know what, because I'm so loud, I'm going to say that too. So I'm going to ask everybody, okay, to finish this sentence. After COVID, I will... But we're going to go up to people as well, actually. We're going to see. So my first victim is Dimitri. Dimitri, come on down! Come on! We're waiting for you! He's a bit embarrassed, everybody. Come on. Why? He's a bit embarrassed, everybody. It doesn't matter. I think everybody just gets camera shy, you know? That was me a very long time ago, but now I'm on a mission, so we've got to keep on going. We're going to go and talk to some other people. Hang on. I'm going to see if these other people will get involved. Hang on a second. I'll be back. Don't listen too much. Hang on. You can, yeah, if you want to. Hang on a second, guys. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. We will try. Okay. There's so many embarrassed people. No, that's the question. After COVID, I will come over here and say it to the camera. Here we go, we're going first. This is Vicky. So Vicky, after COVID, I will travel. And where are you going to go? Overseas. Lovely. Which countries are we going to?
South Africa and then back to America.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Say hi to Vicky, everybody. We're rocking it tonight here at Melissa Cakes in Oakley. Woo! Come on down. If you guys aren't already here, let's do this. Let's do it. We're going to be here for a while, guys. So anybody who's around or wants to get involved, we are ready to rumble. Let's do this. Another thing I thought about today, actually, was the fact that when we were younger, we didn't have as many pressures as these young individuals did. It was quite easy, since obviously social media wasn't such a big thing. It wasn't even really evident because all we really had on our phones, which I've said many times in my life, is the game Snake. And our internet didn't even work because the network wasn't even adhered to or adaptable to do anything really. And all we could really do was sit there and go, okay, so somebody's just messaged me, all right, cool. So, and I spoke to somebody today about this, and 11-year-olds, believe it or not, have been exposed to not only video clips, but this demographic and this society where no one is actually paying attention. So her daughter watched a video clip and went up to her mum and asked her what WAP means. And I'm not going to say what that means anyway. But it was a video clip where the pictures and the way that it was done, I understand it was trying to pinpoint something. But at the end of the day, if, you know, and listen, I have nothing against TikTok, use it for the right reasons. But if it's used in a sense where they're doing the same dance to via sexual connotations to 11-year-olds, I'm sorry, I've got a problem with it, you know? These kids don't need to know about those things at the age of 11 years old, you know? These kids are still maturing. They need to be pushed into it slightly but slowly. Not to the point where it's like, this is what this happens, and this is how babies are made, done like this, and you know, and this is what goes in, and that what's, you know, like, what even is that, really? Like, what are we teaching these kids? What are we teaching society, you know, and telling them that this is right? It's not right at the end of the day, you know? Like, what is right is slowly implementing different ideologies. Hence why your, you know, children have got issues with their weight, or they've got bulimia, or they've got anorexia, or, you know, they're out there and they're more or less, you know, parading around with next to nothing. You know, I get that you want to be seen, but you know what? Less is more. It's part of the imagination. Leave something to the imagination. Not, you know, everyone wants to see bits, you know. I'm sorry, but very fair here. Really honest about what's going on. And it was part of like what we need to put towards and what we need to get across. I'm always going to stand by, you know, what's actually happening and what is the real problem. Because it's always about that. It's always about, you know, getting that message across and really getting everyone to believe in it. Because it's not right at the end of the day. You can't be in a way where, you know, people are going to consistently think that everything's okay and right because they've got to look in a specific way. That's the reason why this topic was very dear to my heart tonight, and I really wanted to get it pushed forward and out there. And you know what? We've done so well because the whole of Oakley has heard the Dee voice. The Dee voice is going to sing out like she used to anyway, but we're going to like rip the world. And you know what? Sometimes this microphone works and sometimes it doesn't. I need a microphone. We can do this. We are what Dee thinks, and this is what we stand for. And I'm so happy about it too. We're here to put a purpose down. We're here to make a change, and we're going to do it. Thank you so much to everybody for joining us tonight.